Hey everyone, Chris from HMR Motors. Today I have a 2018 Chrysler Pacifica limited wheelchair van with 160,000 miles. This van features a Braun-Ability extra tall fold-out conversion, giving you excellent interior headroom and plenty of space for wheelchair accessibility. Now I know some of you may be thinking, Chris, 160,000 miles is a lot, and I get that. But when you see the meticulous service history on the Carfax showing this is a one-owner, accident-free van with over 30 service history records, all performed at the dealer, and just how clean it is, inside and out, that might change your mind. If it doesn't, we're including a free 6-month, 8,000 mile powertrain warranty. That's how confident we are in this van, and it gives you some extra peace of mind. Inside, you'll also find 2 retractable Q-string tie-downs. Being a limited model, it's fully loaded with options including panoramic dual sunroofs, leather interior, heated and ventilated seats, a heated steering wheel, blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, and even a built-in vacuum, and so much more. In this video, we'll do a full walk around, demonstrate the ramp and accessibility features, show everything working and operational, and then take it out for a test drive. So let's get started. Alright, let's talk about how to operate the wheelchair ramp on this Braun-Ability van. It's super simple and very user-friendly. You can deploy the ramp right from the factory key fob. Just press the passenger side sliding door button twice. The door will automatically open, the van will kneel, and the ramp will smoothly deploy to the ground. To stow the ramp, just press the same button twice again. The ramp will retract, the van will raise back up, and the door will close all automatically. In addition to the key fob, the ramp can also be operated using the factory overhead sliding door button, the dash mounted button, or the buttons located next to the ramp in the rear. This conversion is designed for ease of use, accessibility, and independence. Let's do a walk around of the Pacifica so you can see the overall condition. I'll show you the paint, body panels, wheels, and point out anything worth noting as we go.
I think there's a little thing right here. Does have Michelin tires all the way around. It has plenty of tread left. You can see the tread. These are actually really good tires as well. So yeah, really nice feature. It says a lot about a car when it comes with Michelin tires. Really tells you how well it was maintained. See here on the mirrors, we do have heated and blind spot, as well as a camera here for our 360. Door looks really nice. Nice skirts as well. A couple little like scratches down on the skirt, but that's super normal for all these kinds of vans. You have a little bit of corrosion right there on the door. Quarter panel looks really nice. Maybe a little scratch right there. Super clean. You can see my reflection in this paint. Really nice. Rims look really good. Liftgate looks really nice. It's like a little scratch right there on the bumper. A little scratch right there too. This does have the tow package, so we see we have our receiver hitch here, as well as, you know, hookups for the lights. So that's a really nice feature too. It's like a little corrosion right there too. It's really small, but you know, I like to point everything out to you guys. I want you to know exactly what you're getting. I said rims look really nice. Do have the keyless my key sense on the door handle as well, all the way around. It's like a couple like touch-up scratches right here. You know, it's really, you gotta really look for this stuff. It's super small, but you know, like I said, I like to point everything out. Have a little scratch right there on the door. Fender looks really good. There's a little chip in the glass right there. Super small, but does have a little chip. Hood looks really nice. Headlights look really good. Front bumper's got a couple little light scratches and some rock chips, but remember guys, this van has 160,000 miles, so it looks really good for that kind of mileage. There's a couple little scratches on the bumper as well. See some right there too. So
Now let's check out the interior. I'll walk you through the features, condition, and show you the conversion in more detail.
all right, let's start over here. This is another button you can use to work the ramp, as well as the regular factory door button that's right there. So over here we got cup holders, little storage, USB to charge some phones for your rear passengers, which are really nice. This also reclines the rear seats, such a nice feature. And then we do have our rear shades all the way around, so these do fold in. and stay there if you don't want them. But yeah, so we got those all the way around. Rear seats in really nice shape. The headrests fold up as well, so the rear passengers have something to rest their heads on, and then you can fold them back by pulling these tabs right here. We also do have a step for our rear passengers, so put that down this way they have somewhere to put their feet, so you can see that right there. And then on this side we have the same thing. This reclines the seats or puts them forward, whatever you want, so you see that working. Then over here we have a vacuum. Really cool if you guys want to clean up some stuff in your car. You can turn it on right here. You hear that working? Really nice. How you turn it off. Over here we have some accessories for the vacuum. So you can see we have like the skinny one, and we have another one in there. So really cool. I'll show you some more of the vacuum stuff when we get to the trunk. So you do have a vacuum. Really nice. Same thing on our sliding door here. Button, power windows, automatic windows. All right, we do have two removable front seats. So the driver and passenger front seats can be rolled out and removed if you wanted to put a wheelchair user in either position. So that's really nice. Also does have courtesy lights underneath. So if it's dark out, it really lights things up. Do have USBs in the back of these seats as well to charge some stuff. This does have a rear sunroof. Hold on, let me get this open. There we go. So it does. This one does not open. This one does. But yes, it does have a rear sunroof, which is really nice. And then we do have rear air conditioning as well. So if you see lights flashing, it doesn't flash normally. It's just the camera. But we'll go through the fan speed so you could hear it all working. Do have different modes, automatic as well. So really nice. This does have a Harman Kardon sound system. Sounds really good. Do have a power passenger seat. These are heated and ventilated as well. The seat's in really nice shape. You see the seat also moves forward and back, and it reclines. It does have other features, goes up and down and all that kind of stuff. So you can see all that working. Go back to the trunk. We have our power liftgate. Back here, these seats do recline, and they do recline with power, which is really nice. So if we want to put them forward, we would just press and hold this button right here, and you can see them folding all the way down. And if you wanted to switch just one, you could do right or left or both in the middle. And then if you wanted to put them back to normal, just press that button once, and you can see them go all the way back up. All right, over here we have a little storage bin. You can see here we have two Q-string retractable tie downs, as well as our seatbelt buckle extender and a lap belt. So we have that in the little compartment back here. Over here we have the stuff for our vacuum. So we see we have some extra hoses and stuff like that, and the little manual for the stow and go vacuum, as well as where to empty out the debris. So, and then to close the tailgate, this is where you press the button right here. Do have all automatic windows, as well as memory seats. Check out this seat. See if it moves forward and back, and it reclines. So that's nice. Also moves up and down, just like the other one, and you know, has some other ways with lumbar and stuff like that. So, all right, let's get in. I'm going to turn it off so you can see there's no warning lights. I did have it running. Do have push start. See it right here. So the key's been in my pocket. So see, it's got no warning lights on, just seatbelt because I don't have my seatbelt on. Sounds really good. All right, let's take a look around. We do have automatic headlights here. So you can see they're in the auto position, as well as the fog lights right there. Let's check out our mirrors. So you see they go up and down and left and right. Let me put that back. And let's do the same, up and down and left and right. So you see all that working. Power locks. See that going. Let's check out our radio.
Festival in Deerfield Beach. Buy tickets now at ren-fest.com.
So that works. Over here we have our air conditioning, so we can put it on auto. The stuff does display on the screen here. You can also click on it right there. So we can access all of our air conditioning controls over here. Let me see so we don't have any glare. All right, maybe that's a little better. Okay, so I have it in auto right now. I'm not going to put the heat on because it is hot here today. We do have places for our heated and ventilated seats, as well as our heated steering wheel. Same thing with the passenger. So you can access all that here. Sorry, it's hard for you guys to hear me. Sorry about that. So yes, we can access all of the driver and passenger heated ventilated seats and steering wheel right here. We also have our surround cameras, so you can see our 360 cameras from the top view, as well as the reverse camera, which is a super nice feature. We have our radio here. You can access our radio controls, as well as our Bluetooth audio, USB audio. This does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. We do have navigation as well. So all that, and hook up for your phone. You'd also fold the headrests and stuff like that from here, which is nice. We do have some buttons here for the power, for some of the safety features. This one is going to be the ParkSense, active ParkSense, for if you want to parallel park or something like that. This turns off the rear parking sensors, lane departure turning off, as well as the auto stop start. Down here, this would turn off the kneeling. This is another button to use for the ramp, and we do have an aux and a USB. Got a nice compartment down here, and some more power outlets as well down there. We have our glove box right here. On the steering wheel, we do have our buttons for our cell phone, as well as this is for the adaptive cruise, as well as our cruise control buttons. And we do have some cup holders for the front occupants, which is a really nice feature. You don't see this in a lot of vans. I really think that's super nice.
Now let's take it out for a spin. I'll show you how well the van performs and how it feels out on the road.
wraps up the full tour and test drive. If you got any questions or want to make it yours, give me a call here at HMR Motors in Pompano Beach, Florida. We offer nationwide shipping and free airport pickup to make the process easy no matter where you are. Check us out online at hmrmotors.com, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more clean, low-mileage vehicles. Thanks for watching.